Hello everyone, I am DoodleMans86. Today I am going to reviewing the Spin Masters DC 6-inch line Superman action figure. This guy, along with a few others, comes with a build-a-figure piece, so collect them all and you can build one of the robots. Available at both Target and Walmart. This guy goes for around $9. So with that said, let's get to the packaging. Here you can see the box, which is actually standing on my table somehow. Here we have the logo. Here we have the Build-A-Figure piece. We have David Cornsweet and DC. And then here we have the Build-A-Figure piece again. And we have the rest of the characters in the wave. So that's really great. So with that said, let's get to the figure. There's a first time for everything. And today I am reviewing my first ever Superman figure. My first ever DC figure. That's really cool. So Superman here looks really great. I think the likeness to the actors there, it's pretty well done, honestly. I mean, for like a $10 figure, this looks pretty great. It seems like they printed the eyes on. The lips are kind of pink. The skin, I don't know. I think it looks super white on camera, but I mean, that's just my camera quality. So new phone, working with it. The hair is actually brown, but as you can see, I painted it black because I think his hair is more black. And I think it looks better that way. But to each their own. The actual suit looks fantastic. It looks pretty dark bluish. I think it's more lighter in the movie, but we'll see. The logo looks fantastic. You can see all the patterns are there from the suit. So you actually, like, if I lift the cape up, they actually sculpted everything there. So that's actually really great to see that they went ahead and did that. They could have gone the cheap way and not done it, but they actually did, and it just makes the figure look better. The cape is cloth. And I love that. I love cloth capes. I do not like rubber capes at all. So it feels really nice too. It's thin, but it feels like good quality. And they tucked it in there. The decal here looks awesome. The yellow S, it's well done. The belt looks great. The pants, red. I love that. The trunks. Who doesn't love the trunks? The boots here look really great as well. The proportions are all there, and he's got holes at the bottom. So if you have stands, you could use those. So overall, the sculpt and paint is fantastic. It looks like the actor, and for $10, this is not bad at all. This is really great. Overall, awesome looking figure. When I buy an action figure, I want there to be movement. I do want there to be something basic, you know, to have fun with. And this guy gets it done right. So for the head, we have a swivel, goes all the way, as you can see. Looks left and right pretty well. For the shoulder, we have a swivel hinge. Really smooth, very well done. Same thing here at the elbow. Nice bend. Nothing at the wrists. I guess the cape, if you want to say it's articulated, it tucks in so you can move that around. Just be careful not to pull it too hard or you might tear it off. Nothing in the torso. Here at the hips, we have the swivel hinge so he can spread it out. The hinge. And it goes forward and back pretty well. Back, not so much, but forward, that's really nice. So you can get a nice spread and do the most famous Superman move, the tornado kick. You ever seen that one before? For the knees, we also have a swivel hinge. So that's also really great. So overall, the articulation is fantastic. You can pull off some pretty nice poses with this guy, and overall, he's a lot of fun to play with. Overall, great articulation. He doesn't really have any accessories unless you count the Build-A-Figure piece, which here is the robot. It seems it's robot number 4. Sculpt and paint looks really great. I like the material or the plastic they use for the robot. It's very shiny, but there isn't any actual glitter. But yeah, it looks really great. The eye looks fantastic. We see the sculpt there. The paint's well done. The cape is the same as Superman's, except it's blue. It's a nice contrast. Completely blue. I love how the robot looks. Great design and great figure. It's done very well. And when you get the other pieces, you just pop them in, which I don't have. So yeah, for now it's just a head, so that's really great. Overall, great accessory, I guess, if the Build-A-Figure counts. Superman here stands pretty tall, 6 inches exactly, so pretty good height. Looks good next to my other figures. I don't really have many DC figures, even though I like DC, so here he is next to the Batman from the Kong pack. I don't think that's accurate, but hey, works for me. It's good enough. But yeah, I don't have a lot of DC figures to compare with, so sorry about that. But I'll compare him to some figures you might have. So yeah, looks really great. And I'm sure he stands well next to the other characters and figures from this wave. With that being said, this figure is definitely worth picking up. For $10, this guy's really great. The cape is a nice quality and the figure looks fantastic. He has the sculpt and patterns where he needs it. The paint is very well done and accurate, and it looks like the actor. Overall, I'd say this figure is very well done, and for $10, it's a fantastic addition to the collection. I do like this figure a lot, and he articulates pretty well. I love how they made this figure, and I believe that there's another, well, 6-inch Superman, also from Spin Masters, that comes with the kaiju. That's really great. I'm sure there's maybe like a difference or two there, but overall I think they're like the same figure. All in all, this figure is fantastic and definitely worth picking up. He will make a fine addition to any Superman collection, and I can't wait to see that new movie. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.